okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You can run and tell your friends that I'm on.
Hey, what's up? Let me put these little secret ingredient in the fridge today for today's dessert. My name is Sarnie. Welcome to my kitchen. It's a little bit cleaner than the last time on my preview video that we did with the baked chicken and rice with macaroni and cheese. But today we're going to be cooking fried pork chops. Let me get those out the fridge. Nice chops right here. Spanish rice and beans. I know you guys are saying, yeah, you're half Puerto Rican, half black. You should be able to cook this Spanish stuff. My father raised, so he's black, so I can't cook it. So I had to buy it from the Goya box. Make my spicy fire rice with a little bit of hot sauce in it. If you do have a recipe for Spanish rice and beans, let me know. I'll definitely get that on here. I'd just like to give a quick shout out to the Kennedy family. Our hearts go out to you from here in Sarnie's kitchen in Studio 208 and Bucket TV, yes crew. He will gladly be missed. He was a great politician also, you know, but we have to move on and send our prayers out to his family. Now we got Barack Obama, so hopefully he'll change things. But now back to things in the kitchen. I'm going to get ready and clean off these pork chops, get the seasons, everything ready. We'll be right back in 2 seconds, alright? Don't go nowhere.
Jimmy shoes in, I'm Jimmy shoes in, Jimmy shoes in, I'm Jimmy shoes in. I got my crew in.
Hey, welcome back. Just finished rinsing off this pork chop right here. Strained it out a little bit. We made my bag of spices. I have the adobo, Goya. You know, it has to go on everything, eggs, everything, no matter what. A little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of black pepper. Very simple, very simple. And 1 pack of sazon. If I didn't say it right, I'm sorry. No mas, no por qué. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak Spanish either. But so what I did was I got it with some all-purpose flour, put it in a little bag. We don't, here in Kitchen 208, in my kitchen, we don't cook with that fancy stuff that you see Guy Fieri and Bobby Flay cook with. We kind of got like the hood essentials, so we just got the basics. Plastic bag, some milk, you know. So you take the pork chop, dip it in the flour, shake it around the first time, shake off the excess, dip it in some milk real quick, drain the excess milk off, dip it back in the flour. And this is only so that it gets a nice good coating of the flour on it, and it makes that nice crisp skin that some of us like. If you don't like the skin, then you know, I have to make an episode of me baking pork chops, which is no problem, which is my second favorite thing to do. Always make sure you wash your hands after every use of touching the meat. Alright, let's turn that fire on. Now you see this right here? This is an iron skillet. Got the dirt on the side of it, like the crust from all those years of cooking. You know, that's one good southern cast iron skillet. You can't buy this at Home Depot or wherever you go to buy stuff. You tell them I don't cook that much. But you can't buy that in the Stop and Shops. You get those little cheap, right here, the sturdy joint. Get your frying pan preheated. Here in the hood, Bobby Flay use that EVO oil or that virgin olive oil here. We use the Lafay vegetable oil. It's just as good. You know, they just sell you that stuff because they're probably making a ton of profits off of it. So, you let that heat up, get the fire going. I got my pot here for the rice, the water, let's get that boiling. Once that stuff gets ready and settled, we'll bring right back. So sit back, don't go nowhere, get your appetites ready. Up next, we're gonna start cooking the meat and getting the rice into the water. Once again, it's Cooking with Sarnie in the kitchen. Be right back after a few moments.
Respect is demanded. You see the wagon, so jump on the pin.
What's good? We're back to Cooking in the Kitchen with Sarnie. Just so that you don't think this food is like taken off the internet somewhere, it's me. It'll be my hands, my nice watch right there. What we're gonna do is put the rice, follow the instructions on the bag, into 2.5 cups of boiling water. Since we ain't got the EVOO oil, you know, just a little bit, just a little bit. There you go. Help that out. Get your fork, stir it around a little, you know. Turn the fan on a little bit. We got a little bit. Now, when I was talking about Sarnie spicy rice, your good old friend hot sauce. All you gotta do after you pour the rice in, just sprinkle some of that on there. Some of you saying that's probably gonna be too hot for me, but it's all right. I make it to order, so if that's not your thing, then I won't put as much in. You know, stir it, let it come back to a boil. Then we'll cover it, let it simmer for 25 minutes. We're gonna sit here and take and put our pork chop in right now. You hear the crackling? Also, that prototype mixtape is out there from my boys at Ugly Fellas and Knuckleheads. Check that out. Cop that. Support your local artists. Always gotta do a shameless plug. You know what I'm saying? All right. Our rice is starting to come to a boil. What we'll do is we'll cover this. Bring it down to a really, really low heat. Almost like a simmer heat. Shit, burn myself right there. We're gonna fry this chicken, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes on each side, white in the middle, and then that's when you got a good pork chop. So we'll come back to you once all this is done and plated. And then don't forget, we got Sarnie's special dessert coming out. I'll give you a quick preview of it. Bam. So stay right there. I know your mouth is getting watery and juicy, but we'll be right back.
Shit. Back it on up like a U-Haul truck.
Welcome back to Cooking with Sarnie. We're almost done here in the kitchen. The pork chops came out lovely. If you can see that nice golden texture they got from the double dip batter, like, you know, I floured it first, dipped it in the milk so it coated again, and dipped it back in the flour so it could hold that flavoring on there. Then the rice came out very nice as well. Add a little bit of hot sauce. It was the Goya rice and beans pack, I think the kidney beans pack. I put a little bit of hot sauce in there, garnished it with a little bell pepper. It's done. Dessert's done. Nothing left to do, you know what I'm saying? Like your parents used to tell you, I cooked, you clean. Once again, thank you for coming out to my kitchen. Once again, rest in peace to Kennedy, and shout out to his family. Also to James Shula and little Jacob, little shoes that he had, I think maybe Wednesday this week. So that's it. Cooking with Sarnie and my semi-clean, not as dirty as before kitchen. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. But until later.
I got a big ego, ha ha ha. Oh, such a big ego, I got a big ego. She love my big